To the big story that we have been tracking through the day. This massive fire at a restaurant, a club, nightclub in Goa, which claimed the life of 25 people, including 5 tourists and now 20 hotel staff, which has been confirmed by the turned out to be a death trap as people got trapped inside. And of course, with the exit being hampered, obstruction on the routes of exit resulted in suffocation, where 25 lives were unnecessarily lost. Let me first begin with some of the very important, in fact, images to piece the sequence of events together of how this big tragedy unfolded. There you see the moments before the deadly fire when the program was already on. In fact, at this club, Birch by Romeo Lane in Goa, you would see those sparks coming out. Witnesses then said that the flames erupted at around 1 a.m., rapidly engulfing the popular nightclub ahead. In fact, there was panic, complete panic all across. The fire spread very, very quickly through the crowded venue. 25 people, including tourists and hotel staff, lost their lives. Officials say most died due to suffocation. Many died because they were trapped as the fire spread uncontrollably. By dawn, the authorities had sealed off Birch by Romeo Lane. Forensic teams arrived to begin a full investigation into what caused the disaster. They also said safety norms were not followed. When the fire was finally brought under control, rescuers described the scene as absolutely horrific, with club interiors gutted and nearly no intact remains of the structure or the contents.
So the Chief Secretary, DGP, IGP, Secretary Revenue, Collector North, SP have discussed regarding the cause of the incident, and after having the detailed discussions, I have taken the following decisions. 1. To conduct the magisterial inquiry through the committee comprising of the District Magistrate, SP South, Deputy Collector of the Deputy Director of the Fire and Emergency Services, Director Forensics regarding the procedural lapses and resulted in the mischief, and to submit the report to the government within a week. The committee shall be constituted under the chairmanship of the Secretary Revenue for conducting the audit of such clubs, business establishment, etc., which are operating without a valid permissions and wherein there is a likelihood to be gathering of the people in large number. The ex gratia amount of the 5 lakhs rupees to the next to the kin of the deceased and the 50,000 rupees for the injured will be the sanction through the SDRF fund. The government shall provide a complete assistance to the next of the deceased for the transportation of the deceased to their home. मेरे दोनों टीम अभी इस बारे में आज ही कुछ लोगों को सस्पेंशन इशू हो जाएगा, क्योंकि सीएस और सीएस की पूरी टीम इसकी इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं. उसके पूरे रिपोर्ट अब तक हमारे हाथ में नहीं पहुंचे थे, लेकिन जो आप बता रहे हैं कि उसके कुछ दिन के लिए उसके डेमोलिशन निकाली थी, किसने उसका परमिशन दिया था, परमिशन देने के बाद उसने फिर इसका ट्रेड लाइसेंस किसने दिया, ट्रेड लाइसेंस के बाद यानी वो कंटिन्यू किसने रखा. इसलिए मैंने कहा कि द कंसर्न टू ऑपरेट देने वाला, उसके ऊपर स्टे देने वाले और उसको ट्रेड लाइसेंस देने वाले सभी ऑफिसर्स के इसमें कोई छूटने वाला नहीं है. उसको सस्पेंशन भी होगा और उनके खिलाफ पुलिस इंक्वायरी जारी रहेगी आज के दिन.
Multiple lapses which have resulted in the death of 25 innocent people. The nightclub had narrow entry and exit points. Only one route to access the club. Safety norms were clearly flouted by the owners. Fire trucks had limited proximity to the club. In fact, we earlier spoke to the fire chief, who said that in the rear side of the club, there was absolutely no way that they could have conducted a seamless operation. The club was built despite no construction license which was granted to the owners. Now, this goes completely against the safety norms in Goa. And the question then also comes, why was it that nobody checked this? Mandatory fire NOC for the commercial spaces, in fact, was not obtained by this club. The exit route, as it is mandated, should stay unobstructed. Sprinklers, alarms, compulsory in venues like this. which was not the case. Government certified standard extinguishers are mandatory. Annual fire safety checks are essential. Even this was not done. Overcrowding is not allowed beyond the capacity. There was nobody to check that. Emergency lights, signages must be functional. Fire audits only by authorized agencies, and LPG wiring must meet standards as prescribed by the authorities. Nothing of this was checked as far as this club is concerned.
But the casualty in this case basically seems to be very different.
Sir, see, I went inside. So I saw how they're taking the body out. Our local MLA, he was present here. All the police team they are present here. Lots of police are help, lots of them, to take the body, pick up the body and all. Police log ne both help kiya idhar.
Was there any exit route over there?
There was only one.
There's only one exit route.
Yes, there's only one. And then after that, the chief minister also present here.
What was the exact spot where that incident took place? Was it the basement? Where exactly?
There's a basement.
So the performance was going on inside the very basement.
सर जो नीचे बेसमेंट है इधर ये लोग कुकिंग करता था. सो जो अंदर था वो अंदर ही मर गया इधर ही. इनको ऑक्सीजन का प्रॉब्लम हो गया. So, but on the top one is there, who the people are on the top, they ran away out.
There was only one exit from where like people tried to flee.
The front one, yeah, this side, the front.
So there are no other exits over there.
No, there is only one.
तो आप यहाँ कहाँ से आए हैं? कौन सी जगह
दिल्ली से?
दिल्ली से आए हैं आप. अच्छा, ये जब दुर्घटना होती है उससे पहले कोई अलार्म फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर वहाँ पे वर्क कर रहा था, फंक्शन कर रहा था, नहीं कर रहा था?
फंक्शन तो कर रहे थे पर वहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं और एकदम से आग लगी है.
वहाँ पे एग्जिट पैसेज था, रास्ते थे वहाँ पे?
रास्ते थे वहाँ पे, मतलब एक ही एग्जिट था वहाँ पे तो. हाँ. और वहीं से बाहर है.
कल रात को लगी है जो आपके?
हाँ जी.
शॉर्ट सर्किट था क्या? इलेक्ट्रिकल शॉर्ट सर्किट था?
फायर क्रैकर के बाद ही जो मेरे को लगा वही था.
फायर क्रैकर कैसे आ गया वहाँ पे?
अंदर से शो चल रहा था जो बैक साइड से चल ही रहा था वो. फायर क्रैकर्स
चल रहे थे वहाँ पे. अच्छा, तो उसके बाद जब ये दुर्घटना होती है वहाँ पे मैनेजमेंट की तरफ से कोई थे लोग जो ऐसा पड़ोस के आसपास के वो बता रहे हैं कि बाहर के लोग जब रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन करने गए तो उनको अंदर जाने नहीं दिया गया. इस बात को छुपाया जा रहा था.
सर
आप लोग कैसे बाहर निकल कैसे आया?
सर हम तो जहाँ से एंट्री करी हमने वहीं से एग्जिट करा.
फायर से एक आध लोग ही मरे हैं. मोस्टली पीपल डाइड बिकॉज ऑफ द सफोकेशन. सो शी लाइक कॉल कर रही हूँ मैं बैक टू बैक, कोई अंदर जाके ट्रेस तो कर लो एटलीस्ट कि ये कहाँ फोन बज रहा है, क्या पता कोई बच जाए. बट मतलब वही कोई इमीडिएट एक्शन आई डोंट थिंक लिया गया. टूरिस्ट थे या स्टाफ थे, दे वर ह्यूमंस आफ्टर ऑल, राइट? सो इट्स लाइक फैमिली इज बीइंग डिस्ट्रॉयड बिकॉज ऑफ 5 मिनट के अंदर, 10 मिनट के अंदर. सैड, रियली सैड.
वो देखने के लिए आया है ना, मेरा भतीजा है, बड़ा भाई का लोग है दोनों. तो इसको देखने के लिए आया ना.
क्या हुआ?
वो होटल में रहता था ना.
रात को इंसिडेंट हुआ उसमें?
हाँ, रात को ही मर गया. दोनों मर गया.
क्या
3 मरा. होटल में किचन में काम करता था ये लोग.
उस होटल में?
हाँ.
आपको कब मालूम पड़ा?
मेरे को तो सुबह पता चला.
हैंड ओवर हम लोग नहीं लेंगे ना. हम लोग का कहना है कि होटल ओनर ही बॉडी को घर भेजने का व्यवस्था करे. यहाँ हम लोग बॉडी लेके क्या करेंगे?
तो पूरी बॉडी आपको
घर तक जाना चाहिए.
जो ओनर अपना पहुंचा देगा, जिसके पास काम कर रहा है तो वो बॉडी पहुंचा देगा. हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? हम लोग भी तो काम करने वाले हैं. हम लोग कहाँ से काम करें?
An unfortunate incident by getting the medical attention, and we pray to God that we all recover. And Chief Secretary has mentioned to me, he had a small chat, that he will do a review of all the regulatory departments. Because this is a disturbing thing. So we hope that they will be able to rise to the occasion so that such a thing does not recur.
We are continuously monitoring the situation. एक म्हणल्यार हाजेर इन्क्वायरी जावपाची गरज आसा in these type of things. On basically an FIR has to be lodged immediately on this type of places which do not find themselves accountable. Tourism jenna important goyank asa, then all these type of locations and should ensure proper compliance, whether it's fire or any other thing. आता 5 जाणांक आमी जेन्ना पळोवन आयल्या तातले 3 जाण स्टाफ आनी 2 जाण टुरिस्ट आसा. तातलो एक डॉक्टर आसा मुंबयचो, एक ती बायल मनीस म्हणजे क्रिटिकल जी आसा ती नागपूरची आनी 3 जाण स्टाफ जे आसा. I think doctors are doing a good job putting things together and trying to ensure that they are taken care. As we stand with the families of the victims, we are also ensuring that the government is doing its best to assist their families.
My patients who are having 12% injury, okay, and they are recovering very fast. And I hope that by tomorrow or day after tomorrow they will be able to discharge. Only one girl is there who is having something 28% injury. Okay, the rest are they are in better condition. Injured means one girl is there, okay, who is 20 years old, and but she is also recovering. It is not that she is not recovering; she is also recovering, and our efforts are that to make them fully recover, okay, so that they can go home very fast. I think 6 are identified, okay, but remaining also will be identified. Families are coming, okay, so most probably I think by tomorrow all will be identified.
My colleague Akhil is in Panaji. He confronted the 4 accused in the nightclub fire case as they were taken away in custody. Listen in.
You can see the visuals. These are the arrested accused over here. They are being taken from the Anjuna police station right now. These are the 4 individuals who have been arrested right now. Here you can see these are the individuals who have been arrested so far in connection with the case, and now they are being taken to a different place from Anjuna police station right now. ये जो 4 लोगों को अरेस्ट किया गया है, ये कौन लोग हैं? इन 4 लोगों को अरेस्ट करके ले जाया जा रहा है अभी. तो hey, you can see these are the visuals that we are bringing from the Anjuna police station right now. You can see in this very vehicle, this Thar vehicle of Goa police team, 2 suspects have been taken from this very police station, and this is the second vehicle. Here you can see these are the individuals who have been basically taken into custody by the Goa police team, and these 2 individuals have been made to sit in this very vehicle, and right now they are being taken away from the very police station.
There were serious lapses on the part of the club and the local authorities which let this club function. Earlier, I spoke to Nitin Raikar, the director of the Directorate of Fire and Emergency Services in Goa. What he said was shocking. Let me first understand from you, prima facie, the investigation is on. What has been zeroed down as the cause of this tragedy, sir?
Okay, 6/12/2025 at 23:45 hours, fire incident has been occurred at beach by Romeo Lane, located in house number 502/1, Sankawadi, Arpora, river near Lazy Lagoon, Baga, Arpora. And immediately fire tenders along with the duty crew from Mapsa fire station proceeded toward the incident spot, and with the reinforcement of Pilan fire stations, the Purvarim fire station, 5 Force headquarters, the fire has brought under control. The probable cause of fire is suspected to be due to the electrical short circuit. Maybe due to the overloading of the circuit, non-fire rated cable insulations, or maybe due to the poor quality wiring.
Can I understand from you, sir, like you are saying, of course, this is the response that took place, but a lot of questions are being raised about whether this club had the fire NOC or not. Has there been any development, or at least any more information whether this the club had the NOC required from your department?
As per the departmental record, the establishment had not obtained a valid no objection certificate from the fire department indicating non-compliance with the mandatory fire safety regulations.
No, so you are saying that your department, as per your records, has not given them the NOC. Then that begs the question, sir, how was this club allowed to function?
It is the authorities from the, we are the only issuing authorities of no objection certificate from fire safety point of view.
Okay.
So the authorities mainly maybe municipality or maybe panchayat, they should not issue licenses to operate establishment without our no objection certificate from the fire department.
Can I understand from you, sir, that is there an audit that your department does on such premises?
Primarily, all systems have been under the online system, ease of doing businesses, and as per the authorities, for example, panchayat, municipality, we are issuing no objection certificate from fire safety point of view from online services. They need not have to come all the way to the fire department.
No, this is something which you are saying which is very interesting. Ease of business is one thing, but when you are issuing the NOC, sir, so you are saying that nobody from your department goes physically to verify whether whatever information the club is giving is authentic.
When they apply for no objection certificate, of course, we have to go to the incident spot and find out, we have to make the audit. But such incidents has not been occurred, and they have not approached, authorities have not approached to us, maybe due to online or maybe physically they have not approached, and nobody inform us to issue no objection certificate from fire safety point of view.
That's very, very important what you are telling us, sir. Then can I also then understand from you, because of course, like you are saying, that if they would have applied for the NOC, your department would have gone to the spot, checked it, and only then they would have given the NOC. Since they did not apply for it, and the local authorities, whether it's the municipality or the local administration, allowed them to function, shouldn't there be an action against them as well, sir?
No, they should inform them the fire safety regulation is a must, and accordingly they should send them the for NOC from the fire department.
Was there difficulty in your fire tenders to reach the spot?
No. Prompt services has been given by our fire department from the Mapsa fire stations, Porovarim fire station, Pilan fire station, Fire Force headquarters also.
In the operation, sir, because this club did not have the proper exit and entry system as mandated by law, did the firefighters face difficulties?
Yeah, firefighters face difficulties in approaching front side. There is no problem, but while going to the rescue, the casualties, we have to face a problem, many problems to go inside, and there was smoke has been accumulated inside the basement area, and that is why the fatalities has been reported.
So if there was proper approach in the rear entrance or the rear side of this club as well, possibly some more people could have been saved. Your operation could have been easier.
We have been saved a lot of people, and may not be any casualties, as per my opinion.
This is very, very important. And now, because it is the tourist season, the peak season will start, sir, because the New Year's is approaching. Is there now, from your department, some sort of a drive or some awareness campaign that you would want to run, check these restaurants, other establishments, so that something of this nature doesn't happen again?
Yeah, of course. We have been strictly issuing them notices to check all the audit of the such type of clubs, restaurants, and occurring in the, many businesses has been taking place in the entire Goa.
Can I, in conclusion, ask you, sir, you've made some very important points for our viewers. In the report that would be submitted from your department, does it also include, apart from the lapses which were overlooked by the club and their administration, will it also include the lapses on the part of the local panchayat, the administration as well?
That I cannot inform you. As per my opinion, the fire incident, actually the fire safety measures is a very important topic. They should comply with all the fire safety norms, maybe sprinklers, fire hydrant, smoke detectors, sprinkler system, smoke detector, fire hydrant, this first aid extinguishers, such type of the extinguishing media they should provide.
And you can confirm, sir, that this club did not have any of this. It did not have sprinklers, it did not have smoke detection, it did not have any fire safety precaution measures.
Yeah, they do not have any fire safety measures. Only the first aid fire extinguisher has been provided. Absence of the functional fire detection alarm system, non-installation of the automatic sprinkler system, lack of the smoke extraction, basement ventilation system, inadequate number of and width of the emergency exit, absence of the illuminated exit signages also were not there. Lack of the emergency lighting system is also not there. No fire compartmentation, also fire rated doors also were not found.
This is very, very important.
And there were no emergency evacuation plan in place.
Right. This is very important what you are telling us at this moment. We are hoping that other restaurants take a lesson out of this, and for your department also, hopefully there would be more proactive checks as far as these other restaurants are concerned, so that people don't have to suffer and lose their lives in this manner and bring a bad name to Goa. At this moment, Mr. Raikar, thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking to NDTV.
Thank you so much.
Now, these are some important revelations as far as this entire accident is concerned, and that leads to our big questions on this. Why was the NOC clear? In fact, the fire chief said that there was no NOC that was applied by this club. Why no fire extinguishers? No regular mock drills? Staff was not trained to deal with these emergencies. Fire safety norms are clearly violated. The other big question is, construction norms are violated. How did these people even get to construction without the license? Why no clear emergency exit route? And also, why no audit of the club, which was done by the local authorities? It's a system of lapses after lapses, people overlooking, not doing their job, which resulted in the death of 25 people. And now, of course, opposition parties are hitting out at the Goa Chief Minister, demanding his resignation. While Pramod Sawant said that guilty will face action, the Congress has hit out at the Chief Minister, slamming the state government. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi has also said the fire was not an accident but criminal failure of safety.
हमने बोला है मुख्यमंत्री को कि don't spare anyone who is responsible for these deaths. You cannot say we are not responsible. ऐसा कोई बोल रहा है मैं नहीं हूँ उसके ऊपर डालो, मैं नहीं हूँ उसके ऊपर, वो बोलता है हमारे ऊपर. ऐसा नहीं होता है. You cannot pass the buck. जब अब लोग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेते हैं तो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना चाहिए और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सीख के लेना चाहिए. यू शुड नो व्हाट यू आर डूइंग.
गोवा की जनता का क्या होता है उनको कुछ पड़ा नहीं है. गोवा के पर्यटन कम हो रहे उसका कुछ पड़ा नहीं है. गोवा की जो पर्यटक है उसके सुरक्षा के बारे में जो उनकी तरफ जिम्मेदारी है, वो लाइसेंस कैसे इस क्लब को मिले इसका जवाब माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी ने देना चाहिए. और इस तरीके से जो एफआईआर किया हुआ है उसमें मुख्यमंत्री जी का नाम, होम मिनिस्टर का नाम जोड़ना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये बात स्पष्ट है कि होम डिपार्टमेंट के कारण ही उन्होंने जांच पड़ताल नहीं की है जब लाइसेंस देते वक्त, या लाइसेंस ही नहीं दिया है. अनऑथराइज इस तरह के कई क्लब चल रहे हैं गोवा में, इसके लिए कोई सुरक्षा का उनके पास इंतजाम नहीं है.
गोवा के टूरिज्म हिस्ट्री में एक ब्लैक डे है. मुझे लगता है कि ये जानबूझ के लोगों का मर्डर किया गया है. जो हमको सूत्रों के माध्यम से जो पता चल रहा है कि ये क्लब को डिमोलिशन ऑर्डर निकाला था. इन्होंने ऊपर हायर अथॉरिटीज के पास जाके मंत्रियों का प्रेशर यूज करके ये डिमोलिशन को रोका. इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब है कि गोवा राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री ने स्वीकार किया है कि उसकी एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन फेल हो चुकी है. वी डिमांड दैट द चीफ मिनिस्टर एंड all the ministers involved in giving the permissions to this, whether it is illegal, legal, we don't know, they have to resign immediately on moral and political grounds.
सबसे पहले जिन लोगों की जान गई है उनके परिवारों के साथ हमारी संवेदना है, और जो लोग अभी अस्पताल में भर्ती हैं हम उम्मीद करते हैं वो जल्दी ठीक हो. लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी बीजेपी पड़ेगा। कैसे लाइसेंसेस के बिना एक वाटर बॉडी के अंदर नाइट क्लब चल रहा था, किसने परमिशन दे दी? और अगर लाइसेंसेस और अप्रूवल्स नहीं थे तो बिजली का कनेक्शन कैसे मिला, पानी का कनेक्शन कैसे मिला, लिकर लाइसेंस कैसे मिला? क्या किसी को पता नहीं था वहां पे इतना बड़ा नाइट क्लब चल रहा है?
We'll keep a very close eye on this story. It's important as the season to celebrate is just around the corner. We'll get all details on this. At this moment, it's a wrap on this edition. News and updates will continue. Stay tuned.